Hi everyone, hope you're having a beautiful day. This is Mike, and for the past 7 years, it's been a privilege of calling Abu Dhabi my home. I'm gonna share my personal and honest opinion about the real experience of living in this one-of-a-kind and captivating city. Basically, my whole journey. I'll give you a candid assessment of everything you need to know before visiting or moving to Abu Dhabi. Let's dive in. First, let's talk about accommodation. When you arrive to Abu Dhabi, you're always a bit confused which location to choose, and this really depends on your budget and lifestyle. The most popular location that I know of, mid-range and above prices, Corniche Road, Raha Beach, Rim Island, and Yas Islands. Then the prices in Sadia, they're a bit more expensive. Then the affordable locations are Al Khalidi, Hamdan Street, and Khalifa City. My wife and I decided to go for Rim Island, and that was because it was a bit quiet, the buildings were new, it was well located, it was next to the city, around let's say 10 minutes. Saadiyat Island would take around 15 minutes. Yas would take about 20-25 minutes approximately. The area was not congested, no traffic, beautiful mall next to us, supermarkets, hospitals, everything was basically there. And what I really hated about Rim Island, it was the traffic light. Oh my God, there were so many for arriving to work every day. It was crazy. Anyways, our first rental agreement in Abu Dhabi, we didn't face any issues with the landlords. He was very straightforward. What I really liked about this country, that the UAE has really facilitated the process with all the information you're looking for online. If you really want to know the price range as well, you have a lot of websites which give you all the information you're looking for. You should always be mindful before taking your decision. Sometimes you have some landlords, they could be a bit dodgy. I have a few friends of mine who had some complications. But anyways, always make a proper research online. Me and my wife really had amazing moments in this apartment. We really loved it, by the way. And that was an incredible journey and unforgettable moments. Housing will take a chunk of your salary. It really depends on the contract that you have. Groceries, we used to spend 4,000 to 5,000 dirham per month, approximately, me, my wife, and my daughter. Utilities 1,200, which includes the internet, AC, basically everything. Transportation, I used to pay around 1,500 per month. I used to rent a car. And let's add to those around 700 dirhams, let's say, between gas, if you have any fine. And as well, you should make your own research for the schooling because they only didn't start yet. And of course, you should take in consideration the cost of entertainment. There is so many choices and various options to spend your earning. That's why you always have to be very careful. Anyways, here are the must-visit places that you can't miss if you are here. The Grand Mosque, it is absolutely beautiful. The Louvre architecture will leave you speechless. Mangrove Park, Emirates Palace, Soul Beach, the Fish Market, National Aquarium, Abu Dhabi, Ferrari World, and there is so much more. The cost of food in Abu Dhabi really counts on the choices in cuisine, starting from 40 dirham per pax up to 1,000. Again, it really depends on you if you're looking to have a lavish life eating the best meat in the world, for example. I've been exploring the country for a while and discovered some remarkable hidden gems. I created a playlist that captures the essence of Abu Dhabi, and I'd love to share it with you. Whether you're a tourist or planning to live here, this playlist provides an insightful perspective on the city, food culture, and vibe. Anyways, you can check my playlist on the tab over there. Overall, the cost of living in Abu Dhabi is high, but with carefully budgeting and costing measures, you are able to live in the city comfortably. Let's talk about my work experience. You know, I am a chef and I was working as a culinary director for a 5-star resort in the middle of the sea. But when we started at the beginning at this island, we started with approximately 10 chefs and 1 restaurant. We basically established all the culinary division from scratch, and suddenly the hotel have grew from 10 chefs to 60 plus or minus in my own department. I had the opportunity to work with amazing products, amazing people, cater celebrities, be able to communicate with a lot of people from different backgrounds, different cultures. It wasn't something really easy, but as long as you have determination and of course having an objective in mind, I was able to achieve whatever I was looking for. What I realized is most of the people that live here have always a talent, want to grow, they want to do something. You should not really get lost with all the entertainment that is happening in the city. There is so much to do if you are looking for your own interests, your future, and of course your family. Let's talk about the healthcare system. Our daughter Leonie was born in Abu Dhabi. We never literally had any major issues. Everything went smooth. And you know, this is a big thing for us, me and my wife, at the end of the day. And when you are far from your country, it's not really easy to decide the doctor or which hospital to choose. Anyways, we made our research online, we went to the Nat hospital, and everything went very smooth. I am going to tell you, my wife is really picky and she's not easy in those things. And that was honestly an incredible experience. Otherwise, I never really had any major issues when I went to the hospital. Everything was so simple, was clear, was fast. The insurance provided by the company was perfect. And I really never had to wait. Everything was so smooth. So I really have no comment regarding that. Moving around Abu Dhabi. So all the streets are clean. Everything is beautifully organized. But of course, you should always be careful from the traffic fines. They are really expensive. They do have all the transportation facilities, excluding the metro, but I guess they are working on building one very soon. But you can always use Uber, you can use the taxi, you can go by bus. If you're thinking of going to Dubai, for example, it would take you from Abu Dhabi to Dubai approximately an hour and a half, which will cost you 25 to 35 dirham for one way. Of course, we're talking about using the bus. The taxi will be much more expensive than that. Walking as well is always a great idea to explore the city. However, in my personal opinion, you should have your own car. The quality of life here in Abu Dhabi is truly exceptional. I have traveled so many countries around the world, and you can rarely find what Abu Dhabi can offer. Compared to Dubai, Abu Dhabi is more peaceful, more family oriented, and of course, there is still so much to do. And in my opinion, the beaches are far better than Dubai. The city is very safe. And from my own experience, one time I forgot my wallet at a restaurant and I was lost, I was searching for it everywhere. They called me. I couldn't believe it. That was really incredible. And actually, there was also another time where I forgot my phone in the taxi. And again, I don't know how he got my phone number. He called me. Unbelievable, right? And of course, you can stroll at night with a peace of mind. I can assure you that Abu Dhabi, it is one of the safest city ever. If you don't want to face any issues, you should follow certain rules. Additionally, as a Muslim country, it's important to be mindful of local customs and practices while you're in the UAE. When it comes to alcohol, everything is so well organized in a certain way. You can drink alcohol in licensed hotels and restaurants, but of course it is illegal to drink on the streets. Drugs is a big no. Always dress modestly, and for women, you can dress basically whatever you want. In hotels, of course. But when you're in public, you should be dressed conservatively. When it comes to public display of affection, it's not allowed. But after living here for a while, everything became so much easier. I remember Ramadan 3 years ago, you couldn't even eat outside. Now things became much more easy. And I think because the country is attracting a lot of tourists, a lot of people from all over the world. But again, always respect the customs and traditions of the country. It is essential to take people's consent before taking any photograph. In my personal opinion, I have never faced any issues at all in Abu Dhabi. And my objective was always to grow my career. We live in the desert and of course the nature is missing. However, the country is really doing a lot of effort of growing plants and trees. June to September, the weather is really hot, sometimes unbearable, but there's AC everywhere. For me personally, I never really had any issue as long as I was next to the sea. And during summer, of course, me and my wife used to travel because things are a bit slow here. But for the rest of the year, the season starts and boom, voila, everything starts. The tourism is here, things are moving, work is here, everyone is out, everyone is pushing. It is truly such an incredible city to live in. Overall, my entire experience was exceptional and I really enjoyed living here. Abu Dhabi really means a lot for me. My daughter was born here. I was able to grow my career. I met so much amazing people in this country. The locals were very welcoming, they were very generous, and I will never be able to forget it. Anyways, I'm not sure what's next. I may get an apartment here, I'm not sure. But anyways, if you're coming to live here or you're coming to visit, drop me a comment, let me know. I could always share my experience and let you know my thoughts. Anyways, beautiful people, I hope that you really enjoyed this wonderful adventure in Abu Dhabi. We'll see you very soon. Of course, do not forget to subscribe. Ciao.